Inspirational.
Buzzing.
Inspiring.
Progressive.
Exceptional.
Unprecedented.
Enlightening.
Encouraging.
Captivating.
Nerve-wracking.
Thought-provoking.
Rewarding.
Compelling.
Blinder.
Courageous.
Socially distanced.
Best in class.
Accomplished.
Challenging.
Encouraged.
Wonderful.
Powerful.
Seeking excellence.
Unique.
Fabulous.
Inspiring.
Ambitious.
Bonkers.
Surprising. Eye-opening.
Bloody brilliant.
Over 100 totally independent judges. 14 days of judging. 48 online pitches. Over 100 hours of Zoom. Welcome to the PRWeek Awards 2020.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to the PRWeek Awards 2020 Day 1. I'm Danny Rogers, I'm the Editor-in-Chief of PRWeek, and yes, I'm talking to you from my kitchen as opposed to the Grosvenor House Hotel. We do find ourselves in rather challenging and surreal times in 2020, don't we? Nevertheless, we're absolutely determined to celebrate, as we always do, the great work that the PR industry does over the past year. We know how important these awards are to you and all the effort that you put into your entries, so we really appreciate that. Despite the fact that we can't celebrate in the same room this year, please do still let us know where you're watching these awards using the social media tags at PRWeek Awards and hashtag PRWeek Awards. And thanks, of course, to all of our sponsors who help so much. So, only left to say, sit back and enjoy the show. Good luck.
Thank you, Danny. Hello and welcome to the PRWeek Awards 2020. I'm Gemma Kearney and I hope that wherever you're watching, you have at least a glass of champagne. Now, as you may know, PRWeek Awards is delighted to support its charity partner Skylarks, a small UK charity providing activities and therapies for children with disabilities and additional needs, as well as care for their whole families.
Skylarks is not just about removing the isolation that children with disabilities and their families can feel. It's also about helping the children and young people and their families to thrive. Please do consider giving a donation today and helping Skylarks to continue the fantastic work that it does.
And of course, there's more about Skylarks and the great work that they do on the PRWeek Awards website. So now, we're just moments away from revealing the first of today's winners in 18 hotly contested categories. Huge thanks to all those that have entered, and don't forget to spread the word about today's awards using hashtag PRWeek Awards, or you can tag us at PRWeek. So, to today's first award. It's for the Best Purpose Campaign, and here with a short list of finalists, the voice of Gina Malott.
Thank you, Gemma. And here come the Purpose Campaign contenders. Alfred and hashtag The Real Cheeky Nandos for World Animal Protection UK. Cow and Taking a Stanza for the Institute of Cancer Research. The FA Heads Together, Public Health England with Fuse, Freud's and Atomised Inc. London, and Heads Up Take a Minute campaign in partnership with Every Mind Matters. Hotwire and Blood Without Bias for Elvis, Unilad and Freedom to Donate. Karmarama and Control Your Future for the Institute of Coding. And Kindred with The Dark Side of the Selfie for the Internet Watch Foundation in partnership with Mary Collins Foundation. From those, the judges awarded a high commendation to Fuse. Congratulations.
But who's taking the trophy? It's Alfred and hashtag The Real Cheeky Nandos.
To persuade Nando's customers to sign a World Animal Protection petition asking the chain to make urgent animal welfare improvements, this winning campaign tapped into the brand's social currency, resulting in 35,000 signatures and Nando's commitment to make changes.
Hi everyone, on behalf of Alfred and the team at World Animal Protection, we want to say a massive thank you for recognising our campaign. Since submitting our award entry, we heard the brilliant news that Nando's has officially confirmed that they will no longer be using the fast-growing breeds of chicken that we were campaigning against. So it's brilliant to see all of our work tie up together with such a positive result. Thanks a lot.
PRWeek's Purpose Campaign winner, Alfred, for World Animal Protection. Next is the award for this year's Best PR event. Here's the shortlist.
Starting with the Academy Media and hashtag Sleepwalk for Shelter. Hope and Glory and Spice Bus for Airbnb. Ketchum and Colgate hashtag Pout Free. The Romans and Drag Cleans for Method. And W and the Store of Modern Childhood for the Children's Society. And this time, there's a high commendation for W.
But who's taking the trophy? It's the Romans and Drag Cleans.
Method, a US non-toxic cleaning company, never behaves like other brands in the sector. So the Romans thrust the business into the 21st century with Drag Cleans, a year-long partnership with the LGBT Foundation, in which 7 drag acts challenged toxic cleaning stereotypes and promoted a more fabulous solution, resulting in a 31% sales uplift.
What an honour. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Method, thank you so much for being a company that genuinely cares. We're not just for Christmas. Thank you for a year-long donation to the LGBT Foundation. Thank you also to the inimitable Romans, without whom we wouldn't have had such a fabulous vision, concept, etc. And we were so, so proud to be part of it all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations, everyone, once again. Mwah!
Oh, I feel like I should have dressed up a little bit more. Winning PR event, the Romans for Method. Next, the first of 3 awards which relate to the nation's response to COVID-19. Proceeds from these entries into these categories in this year's PRWeek Awards, as well as Haymarket's campaign Big and Media Week Awards, have led to a £40,000 donation to NHS Together, supporting NHS staff and volunteers caring for COVID-19 patients. So let's see who is in contention for the award for Best Coronavirus Crisis Management.
Starting with Arena PR for the tweet that kept Poundland trading. Then Big Partnership and Keep Britain Blooming for the Horticultural Trades Association. Design 102 for internal and external communications COVID-19 response for Ministry of Justice. The Royal Free London NHS Foundation Trust. And Taylor Herring for EasyJet tackles the COVID-19 crisis. From those, there's a high commendation for Arena PR.
But the winner is Big Partnership and Keep Britain Blooming.
As the UK ban on all non-essential retail took toll in March, the UK's horticultural sector, worth £12.6 billion, faced potential destruction and the loss of hundreds of millions of plants. So Big Partnership joined with the Horticultural Trades Association to roll out a campaign to get garden centres open again.
Hi, Big Partnership here. Sorry we can't be here with you today to accept this fantastic award, but we really wanted to just say thank you to all the plant growers, nurseries and garden centres across the UK for the fantastic work to get garden centres open, and really they're at the heart of this campaign.
You might say it's blooming marvellous.
Hey!
We are so happy to accept this award on behalf of the HTA. The campaign to get the garden centres reopened truly was a whole team effort.
And it's also for all our members who supported the campaign.
Best Coronavirus Crisis Management, Big Partnership for the Horticultural Trades Association. Next in the spotlight, it's not-for-profit. Here's the shortlist.
Starting with the Academy Media for hashtag Sleepwalk for Shelter. Cow and Taking a Stanza for the Institute of Cancer Research. Freud's and Proud Robinson and Partners with Life-Saving Wax for Public Health England and Treat Well. Talker, Taylor, Troublemaker and Feed NHS for Leon. And W with the Store of Modern Childhood for the Children's Society. And from those, there's a high commendation for Cow. Well done to you.
But taking the not-for-profit trophy, it's W, the Store of Modern Childhood.
The Store of Modern Childhood was the back-to-school shop with a difference, revealing the hidden anxieties experienced by many kids in the UK. Created to launch the Good Childhood Report from the Children's Society, it put child well-being on the national news agenda.
Not-for-profit winner W for the Children's Society. It's specialist consultancies in the spotlight next, and Gina has the contenders for the trophy.
And they are Broadcast Revolution, Chameleon, Clarity, GCI Health, and Hanover Communications. And from those, there's high commendation for GCI Health. But Gemma has the winner.
PRWeek's Awards Specialist Consultancy of the Year is Clarity.
Fintech specialist Clarity was set up in 2013, positioned initially as the agency for startups. Today, it works with major brands and high-growth scale-ups, taking a global and fearless approach while developing proprietary tools to service clients in a more transparent way.
Thank you very much, PRWeek judges. Yay!
Specialist Consultancy of the Year, Clarity. Next, the Healthcare Award in Ethical and OTC Consumer Markets.
So, who's taking a PRWeek trophy here? Will it be Brands to Life, and maybe it's not Thrush, for BBI Healthcare Balance Active? Cow, and taking a stanza for the Institute of Cancer Research. The Romans and the Vagina Emoji for Twitter in collaboration with Joe's Cervical Cancer Trust. Third City and Going Cold Turkey on Porn for Zava. Or Golin and Virgo Health and Emma, Work Colleague of the Future for Fellows. Well, first, there's a judge's high commendation for Golin and Virgo Health. But Gemma, we need a winner.
Taking the Healthcare Ethical and OTC Consumer Trophy, it's Cow, and taking a stanza.
Cow's original and powerful idea for the Institute of Cancer Research saw poet laureate Simon Armitage writing a poem about eliminating cancer once and for all, which was then hand engraved onto a cancer pill, honouring the precision science of the Institute.
Winning for Healthcare Ethical and OTC Consumer, Cow for the Institute of Cancer Research. Next in the spotlight, B2B Campaigns, where the PRWeek trophy goes to one of these.
Will it be Brands to Life's Data Literacy Project for Click, Expedia Group's Travel Industry Recovery, Fleischmann Hillard Fishburne and Giving Milk Its Bottle Back for Noluma, Man Bites Dog for Opportunity 2030, the Standard Chartered SDG Investment Map, and Nexus with Ask for the Lion, driving sales of British lion eggs for British Egg Industry Council. Taking a high commendation, Expedia Group.
But taking the trophy, it's Fleischmann Hillard Fishburne for Giving Milk Its Bottle Back.
This campaign for Noluma, whose tech measures the negative impact of light on food and drink products, set out to make light protection matter to consumers and encourage food companies to make light-protected milk a reality, after 84% of the target B2B audience had heard about Noluma.
Fleischmann Hillard Fishburne is so excited to win
the Best B2B Campaign at the 2020 PRWeek Awards. Woohoo!
B2B Campaign winner Fleischmann Hillard Fishburne for Noluma. Next, the award for the best use of a small budget that's under £30,000 with these contenders for the title.
Grayling for Taste the Freedom, Taste Country Life. Hope and Glory and Off the Beaten Track for Trainline. The Romans and the Vagina Emoji for Twitter in collaboration with Joe's Cervical Cancer Trust. Smoking Gun and Once Upon a Call for Northwest Ambulance Service. And Taylor Herring for Greg's in collaboration with Stormzy Original VIP. And from those, there's a well-deserved high commendation for the Romans.
But the winner and taking the trophy is... It's Taylor Herring and Greg's in collaboration with Stormzy Original VIP.
To keep Greg's front of mind with its core Gen Z audience, this campaign piggybacked on the cultural news agenda during the Brit Awards by involving grime superstar Stormzy, who'd publicly professed his love for the bakery chain, resulting in over 400 media articles flooding social media timelines.
Cheers! Winning for best use of a small budget, Taylor Herring for Greg's. Time now to reveal this year's new Consultancy of the Year.
And one of 3 strong contenders will be taking the trophy and title. Blurred, Broadcast Revolution, or Ovid Health. And first, there's a judge's high commendation, and that goes to Ovid Health. But Gemma, who's the winner?
The winner is... Blurred!
Blurred has come a long way since launching in 2018. In just 18 months, they've taken the business from an idea to a consultancy with annual fees of £1.5 million, delivering meaningful work clients including BT Group, Marriott International and Coca-Cola.
New Consultancy of the Year, Blurred. Next, it's In-House Team of the Year, Private Sector, and these are the finalists.
And those are Aldi, Chivas Brothers, Pernod Ricard, The Guardian, Hearst UK, NatWest Group, and Vintage Publicity, Penguin Random House. And from those, there's a high commendation for Vintage Publicity, Penguin Random House.
But the winner, the Private Sector In-House Team of the Year is Chivas Brothers, Pernod Ricard.
This 19-strong team of passionate communicators, headed up by females, provides consultancy for the entire business and its international markets, supporting the Chivas Brothers' vision to open up Scotch whisky to new audiences and territories.
Slanjava.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud. Cheers.
Slanjava. Cheers. Cheers.
Winning for In-House Team of the Year, Private Sector, Chivas Brothers, Pernod Ricard. Next is the Public Sector Award, and one of these contenders will be taking the trophy.
So will it be Afixious Films and Breck's Last Game for Leicestershire, Northamptonshire, Surrey and Essex Police? Freud's with Every Mind Matters for Public Health England and NHS England. Humberside Police for Operation Yuletide. Karmarama with Army Confidence Lasts a Lifetime for the British Army and Capita. Kindred and PPI The Final Countdown for the Financial Conduct Authority. And Tin Man with Life on Mars for the Institution of Engineering and Technology. There's a high commendation for Kindred.
But taking the Public Sector Award is Freud's and Every Mind Matters.
This winning campaign encourages people to take simple steps to look after their mental health. Launched with a short film and with content created for all marketing channels, broadcasters came together to co-brand a roadblock across ITV, Channel 4 and Sky channels.
The importance of a change in attitudes towards mental health cannot be understated, and we're humbled to play a part in that. This award is for Public Health England, the team at Freud's, their friends and colleagues at Atomise, and for everyone the campaign has made a difference to.
Public sector winner Freud's for Public Health England and NHS England. Next is the award for the Diversity and Inclusion Champion, which rewards those who have expanded opportunities for individuals from diverse backgrounds relating to gender, race, disability, LGBT+, educational or geographical backgrounds.
And there are 3 finalists vying for the trophy and title: Ketchum, Manifest, and W.
But taking the Diversity and Inclusion Trophy is W!
Frustrated by a lack of progress in social mobility, W set out to remove barriers and attract and develop untapped talent who'd had neither opportunity nor aspiration to work in PR and comms. Now, those staff receive training and mentoring and work on live client briefs to provide insights and ideas.
WX is a new agency model set up as a social enterprise. It aims to inspire and enable young people to break into our industry.
Wow, we only set this up 18 months ago. We really had no idea what we were doing, but we knew we wanted to take action rather than just talking about change. We're on the way to making change, but there's still a long way to go. And thank you so much, PRWeek, for all your kind support.
Winning for Diversity and Inclusion, W. Our next PRWeek trophy is for Marketing, Communications in Sport and Entertainment, Art and Media. So here come the finalists.
Starting with 2 from the Academy Media: Disney Marvel, #Marvel80, and Lucasade Sport, The Movers List. Then, Fuse for the Heads Up Take a Minute campaign in partnership with Every Mind Matters for the FA, Heads Together, Public Health England. And Zeno Communications with Heart of a King for Budweiser. And first, there's a judge's high commendation for Zeno Communications. But Gemma can tell us who's taking the trophy.
The winner is Fuse and Heads Up Take a Minute campaign in partnership with Every Mind Matters.
In an historic first, the Heads Up campaign delayed all 32 Emirates FA Cup third-round fixtures by 1 minute to encourage fans to take a minute to think about their mental health. The initiative secured over 800 pieces of coverage across all channels, putting mental health top of the agenda.
The Marketing, Communications, Sport, Entertainment, Arts and Media winner, Fuse for the FA. Heads Together, Public Health England, well done. Next, it's this year's Best International Campaigns,
where the contenders for the title are De Vries Global and Fight Fire with Fire for Zippo, Man Bites Dog for Opportunity 2030, the Standard Chartered SDG Investment Map, Pangolin for the Glenlivet Capsule Collection, The Romans and Think Before You Thank for OVO Energy, and Golin and Virgo Health and Emma, Work Colleague of the Future for Fellows. There's a high commendation here for Man Bites Dog. But which takes the trophy?
The international campaign winner is Golin and Virgo Health and Emma, Work Colleague of the Future.
This campaign targeted the UK, Germany and France to show the long-term impact of poor office workplace setups on people's health, and featured Emma, a life-sized model of the Work Colleague of the Future, to show exactly how the human body could change if we don't take our work health seriously.
International campaign winner, Golin and Virgo Health for Fellows. Next, it's the award for Small Consultancy of the Year with UK fees less than £5 million. Gina has the shortlist.
Where the consultancies in the running are Batten Hall, Ready 10, The Romans, Taylor Herring, and Tin Man. And from those, the judges awarded a high commendation to Taylor Herring. But Gemma has the winner.
Taking the award and the title Small Consultancy of the Year, it's Batten Hall.
Battenhall is a PR agency for the social media age, pioneering technologies and providing specialised comms to a growing number of marquee clients, while hitting an all-time agency high for profits and client wins, all underpinned by an enhanced commitment to team wellbeing and CSR initiatives.
We are absolutely delighted to win this award. So thank you so much to all the judges for acknowledging all our hard work for the past 12 months. And thank you so much to our clients and of course each and every one of the Battenhallers for making this an absolutely stellar year.
Small Consultancy of the Year, Battenhall. Next is the judges' choice of the best ethical or good cause initiative during the coronavirus crisis, where they considered these strong contenders.
Greenhouse PR for Feeding the Nation, Fair Share Crisis Appeal. Lloyds Banking Group for helping Britain prosper in a time of crisis. Newgate Communications and Remember Me for St Paul's Cathedral. Portland and James and the Giant Peach with Taker and Friends for Roald Dahl Story Company. Rail Delivery Group and Women's Aid for Rail to Refuge. And Talker Taylor Troublemaker and Feed NHS for Leon. From those, there's a high commendation for Talker Taylor Troublemaker.
But the winner here and taking the trophy is... It's Greenhouse PR and Feeding the Nation Fair Share Crisis Appeal.
Food distribution charity FareShare provides 1 million meals a week to vulnerable people. But in lockdown, when demand soared, Greenhouse offered its skills pro bono and launched a campaign which saw food donations double and recruited more volunteers in a single week than during the whole of the previous year.
Great news! Thank you so much for giving us this award for all of our work with FareShare. We're so proud of the work that we did at the beginning of the COVID-19 outbreak to support their work with vulnerable people. As a purpose-led organisation, every campaign that we deliver is designed with impact in mind, so thank you.
Best ethical or good cause initiative during the coronavirus crisis, Greenhouse PR for Fair Share. Our penultimate presentation today is this year's Internal Communications and Employee Engagement Awards, and these are the strong contenders for the trophy.
Starting with Finn Elk and Blade & Moore for 1 UniCredit COVID-19 Response Microsite for UniCredit. Then 2 from Hanover Communications, The Power of Together for Chugai, and Delivering for Britain for Pizza Hut. Then Untamed London and All for One for Société Générale. W2O Group and Rare Disease Day 2020 for Ipsen. And We Communications Drumbeat Programme Sounding the Rhythm of Change for HSBC Commercial Banking. Taking a judge's high commendation here, it's Hanover Communications and The Power of Together.
But from the remaining finalists, which is this year's Internal Communications and Employee Engagement winner? It's Hanover Communications and Delivering for Britain.
With the onset of COVID-19, the government was sure that food delivery services had a vital role to play. But with team members concerned about their health and safety, Pizza Hut needed to reassure its employees, and quickly. So Hanover supported Pizza Hut in devising a new internal communications function to align hundreds of drivers around a unified mission.
Internal Communications and Employee Engagement winner, Hanover Communications for Pizza Hut. Our final presentation today is the hotly contested award for PRWeek's Mid-Size Consultancy of the Year. Here comes today's final shortlist.
And the mid-sized consultancies in contention are Grayling, Headland Consultancy, Hope and Glory, Lansons, and W. From those, there's a well-deserved high commendation for Lansons. Well done. But Gemma, which wins?
I can now reveal the PRWeek Mid-Size Consultancy of the Year is Hope and Glory!
The mid-sized consultancy of the year has always believed that if its work and culture are right, the numbers will follow. As a result, it grew last year by 17% to fee income of some £8.2 million, with profits rising to £2.1 million.
Congratulations to the PRWeek's 2020 Mid-Size Consultancy of the Year, Hope and Glory. Well, that's it for day one of the PRWeek Awards. Huge congratulations to all the finalists and of course to all this year's winners. You can find out further details on all the winners at prweek.com. Many thanks to our sponsors for their support of these awards. It just leaves me to remind you we'll be back right here online tomorrow to reveal the rest of this year's amazing winners in the PRWeek Awards 2020. Thanks for joining us and don't forget to join us tomorrow.